This car certainly was hot all night long. You guys were fast from the drop of the green flag all the way through the checkered, and even through traffic. Actually opened up your lead larger when you got to traffic.
Well, I tell you what, Barry Jackson, everybody on the CJB Motorsports car gave me a great race car tonight. I was a little concerned starting on the bottom there on the original start, and was able to slide up in front of David there. He had a big run probably and got in the back of me a little bit, but it's just hard racing what we're doing out here. And I got to thank Chad and Jen Clemens, everybody at Nice Crete and Landis Bears Tree Service, All-Star Performance. Paul Kistler builds me one heck of a motor. Shane, Scotty on my team that busts their butt every day. Say hi to my wife at home. I'm sure she's back doing a happy dance right now.
Talk about that late caution. With 3 laps to go, the caution flag waves. Now you have a single file restart, but it erased a pretty decent lead for you there.
Yeah, you never know how far out front you are, and I was having a hard time getting through lap cars because it was tough, and the track got real slick, and I was good through the middle, but I'd blow the tires off on exit, and I was trying to get by Craig there, and he'd get a good run off the corner, and just was able to stay out front, and that's my job is to lap them cars. He can't quit racing, so he was going fast enough, wasn't holding me up, so it's like I said, hats off to everybody here at CJB Motorsports, Chad and Jen. Chad will be happy, got him another win, so we'll take this on to the weekend and then go to Kokomo.
Talk about that first restart there very early on in the race with 1 lap in the books. You got the initial jump from the inside of the front row. Did you ever think about going back to the bottom because it worked so well on that initial start?
No, I never really did. I tried to use the top as my advantage, use the hill to roll down the hill a little bit, and I can control the restarts there being the leader. So, David was trying to run me up the racetrack and trying to keep me up in the dirty stuff. So I just kind of let him go out in front of me, and then as soon as he got too far out front, I took off and left him sitting there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul McMahan, the winner of the ASGROW DEKALB Clash at the Creek for the World of Outlaws STP Sprint Car Series. Third place finisher in the American Racing Wheels number 29, the Madman Kerry Madsen. And Kerry, you had a couple of late charges in the race there and a couple of side-by-side battles. This car was fast, especially on the exit of the corners.
Yeah, it was. The track was extremely tricky though because you wanted to really be aggressive on entry of the corner, but every time you did, you'd find a hole that you couldn't see. So it was really exciting, and there was a couple of grooves around through the middle of 4 and stuff. So there was plenty of stuff to hit your marks, and I don't know. We had a pretty exciting race. Started 10th, got to 3rd. It was fantastic. Couldn't be more happy for the team. I especially want to thank our sponsors, American Racing Custom Wheels. Hope Dan's listening. Really want to thank Des Murray with EarthX. Really want to thank Bryson Morrison Racing Engine, KPC Chassis, and a big thank you and hello to Bob Gavranich and Pete Gavranich down home, and great weekend for us.
Kerry Madsen brings it home 3rd tonight at the Deer Creek Speedway. David Gravel, I guess congratulations on hanging on for a 2nd place finish. You come into the pits with a hole in the tire after the main event.
Yeah, you want to win the race after that last caution there. The car acted really funny, but can't complain with a quick time and finishing 2nd. I needed to win that start, and it was pretty questionable there in 1 and 2, but I had a chance there with 3 to go, and then the yellow came out. So it just wasn't my night, I guess. I wish the green flag kept going there, but to finish 2nd with a hole in the right rear, I'm glad it wasn't 40 laps.
Talk about what you were doing to try to chase down the race leader, Paul McMahan. You were searching all over the racetrack. We saw you go up 4 wheels over the cushion a couple times try to hold the low line on the speedway. It actually looked like the car was pretty decent on the very bottom of the racetrack, at least early on.
Yeah, it was really good on the bottom of 3 and 4. The car stayed pretty consistent the whole time, and I don't think it's working here. But
check 1 2. There we go.
Yeah, we were good. I was good on the bottom or the top. It didn't really matter where I ran. It just stinks. I really want to get a win for these guys. I got to thank Dennis, Teresa, Roth, all our guys, Scotty, Brandon, Troy, everybody. We've been trying a lot of new stuff, and it worked out here tonight. Hopefully we could build off this and continue to run well.
David Gravel, your runner-up with the World of Outlaws STP Sprint Car Series here at the Clash of the Creek.